Wolstencroft the Bear by Karen Lewis. Not long ago and not far away, there was a beautiful big teddy bear who sat on the shelf in a drugstore waiting for someone to buy him and give him a home. His name was Wolstencroft, and he was no ordinary bear. His fur was a lovely shade of light gray, and he had honey-colored ears, nose, and feet. His eyes were warm and kind, and he had a wonderful wise look on his face. Wolstencroft looked very smart in a brown plaid waistcoat with a gold stem bow tied at his neck. Attached to the tie was a tag with his name written in blood black letters, Wolstencroft. He had arrived in the store just before Christmas, when there had been a lovely tree in the window, and holiday music had been playing all the time. Wolstencroft was especially fond of jingle bells. He liked it light, twinkling sound. It always made him feel merry. At that time, there had been lots of other bears to keep him company, but one by one they had all gone, gratefully waving goodbye as they were carried off to their new homes, until finally he was the only teddy bear left in the entire store. Wolstencroft felt sad and lonely. He longed to have a child take him home and love him and play with him, but most of all, to hug him, for no hug is even too big for a teddy bear. Then one day, shortly before Easter, 3 bunny rabbits were placed on the shelf beside him. They all have very big ears and feet and long legs. All 3 they're wearing woolen sweaters. Rita Rabbit wore a pink sweater, Roger Rabbit a green one, and Ronnie wore blue. Roger and Ronnie were twins, and Rita was their sister. On Easter Sunday, very early just after the store had opened, a mommy and daddy bought Roger and Ronnie for their twin boys. Rita was happy that her brothers had found a good home but felt sad too, because she was beginning to miss them already. Then they started to talk about the name Wolstencroft again. "I wouldn't want to change it," Wolstencroft declared. "I mean, it's me. I have had it all my life." She hopped over to the books department and returned with a book called What to Name Baby. Then she began reading out the name she thought might suit Wolstencroft. "I think I have the answer," she said. "You only have to shorten the name you have." Wolstencroft began to look interested. "You mean I will still be Wolstencroft, but I will have a shorter, easier to pronounce name for those who preferred it." "You should still be Wolstencroft," Rita reminded him. "And that's a very dignified name indeed. Woolly would be a nice contrast." They talked it over for well into the night, as this was a very important decision. There are very few things as important as one's name. But finally, just before the dawn rose in the Easter sky, Rita had convinced him that Rudy was the best choice. But Rita was wrong. It was she who went to a new home the next day. Nobody bought Wolstencroft that day, or the next day, or the day after that. Soon it was almost Christmas time again, but still no one bought Wolstencroft. "It's my name," he decided sadly, as a tear rolled down his furry cheek. "I hate it. Even thought it now Woody for short." Then one frosty evening, when the star was sparkling in the night sky, and snowflakes was dancing past the windows, a little boy and his daddy come into the store. Suddenly, he noticed Wolstencroft's name tag. "This teddy bear has the same name as you. Why don't you two get to know each other?" "I love this teddy bear. Daddy, can I have him for Christmas?" he asked hopefully. and when his daddy said yes, danced around the store with Wolstencroft. Wolstencroft the bear had never remembered feeling this time before. He had gone to a new home at last, and he knew that this little boy, who was called Stan, would be his very best friend forever. Then Stan gave him a hug so big that his tummy was squeezed. But of course, Wolstencroft didn't care, because no hug is too big for a teddy bear.